So from a research perspective, working on low energy, next generation ceramic processing technologies has a real win from an energy perspective. So my research focuses on ceramic processing. So ceramic materials are incredibly useful materials that get overlooked quite a lot because people think they're very brittle and they break really easily. But actually we all use ceramics all the time, not only mugs and plates and all those sort of common everyday objects, but ceramics are in all of our light fittings, they're in all of our plug sockets. They are materials that can withstand very high temperatures and don't conduct electricity. And metals and polymers don't do that. You can't substitute in for ceramics. If you need a ceramic, you always need it. So that's why I was sort of interested in ceramics historically. But the challenge with a ceramic material is absolutely how do you process it? Traditional ceramic processing, you have to take up the material, you make the material from a powder. So you make, say, a pellet or a little shape that you're gonna then fire. You put it into a furnace. You take that furnace way above 1,000 degrees. So we're heating something like aluminium oxide, we're probably going up to 1,600 degrees for a day, not a day at temperature, but up and down, and the furnace takes time to go up and down. And then we end up with our nice dense ceramic. It's been densified by solid state diffusion, so it needs a lot of energy to do that, to move the pieces around. And then we have something really robust that we can use. But that's a huge energy consumption in that process. We're going up to high temperatures, we're doing it for a long time. We're heating a lot of space around the material, not just the material itself. And so in the last sort of 10 to 20 years, a lot of processes have emerged, and people are looking at how do we bring these temperatures down? How do we reduce the energy that's needed in ceramic processing? Because if we don't, we can't, the ceramics industry can't hit their emissions targets. The cost is going to continue to be absolutely huge, and ceramics won't be able to be used. So within my group, I sort of think of us as tackling two main challenges. And the first one is around energy use in the ceramic industry, energy use in making ceramic parts. Because we know 90% of the energy in the lifetime of a ceramic is used in manufacturing it. So there's a big win there. If you can reduce the temperature, the energy, the time, there's a big win. And we also know from research that was done that while we can do things like pay ceramic manufacturers to change their gas kilns that are often sort of 40 years old, very long-standing technology that keeps working for a very long time, we can pay them to change those to electricity. And then they can run on renewables, and that's great, but it doesn't actually solve the problem. It doesn't bring the energy use down enough. So from a research perspective, working on low energy, next generation ceramic processing technologies has a real win from an energy perspective.
Thank you for listening. To know more about us, do visit our website, thesciencetalk.com, and do consider giving us a review or a rating or follow, depending on wherever you're consuming this content. Thank you very much.